Hey guys, Kedrix here, and we are back for another discussion. This is Rwby Volume 5, Chapter 8. This episode was lit, so we are already past the halfway mark, and we've only got 6 more chapters left. And this episode is very similar to the last one, but also very different. So something I really liked about this episode is that we tackled onto the whole Yang's feelings about Blake, because we didn't get really any of that in any previous episodes. So it's nice to know how Yang feels about all this. We got a little more backstory into Weiss, and we found out that when she was 10, that was when her parents just started their whole split. They stayed together, like they never got a divorce for some reason. I don't see why. I mean, unless, like, you know, it was just kind of impossible for Weiss's mom to get a divorce or something. Like, maybe he had some leverage over her. Douche Papa Schnee in the house. And, of course, Weiss is actually the one to talk with Yang about all this and just to say, you know, hey, I don't know loneliness like I do or like you do. But that's because I have a different form of loneliness, and Blake does too. And that's actually a nice way of going about it. I like that both of them have their own form of loneliness. They were playing Path to Isolation in the background, which was really nice. I thought that was a nice touch, especially considering the subject matter. Rwby stayed out of it for the most part, which I think was nice. I mean, it's nice to see that Weiss actually had some pull in this. Like, she was the one who's offering advice for once, not Jean or Rwby. I've never seen it from Weiss, so it's nice to see that, actually. Then, of course, we get to the whole Blake side. Ilya tells her to meet her, and we get this sort of interesting background. It's kind of cool. They said that they were going to give, you know, the LGBT, or whatever it was called. Is it LGBT? I don't really follow with trends. But apparently Ilya had this sort of thing for Blake and was jealous that she was looking at Adam the way she was. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. That gives her a little more character, and I'm liking it. And it kind of shows when her chameleon scales, they turn pink, and then her eyes turn pink. I think that might be a sort of a jealousy or disdain sort of deal. And thank you to Blake, because typically her response or reaction to when a problem hits is to keep everyone at bay. And I praise her so much in this episode for adding Sun into the mix, for getting him involved. Sun would have done it. He would have involved everyone. And I'm just so glad that this is the route that they took. We also got to see Yuma again, and we got to meet this new faunus. I didn't really catch her name. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the episode. Don't worry, I will. I catch everything after a while. But she's a spider faunus, which is pretty cool. All we know is that she can make webs. I don't know if she's, like, you know, got the whole Spider-Man powers, like can stick to walls, increase strength, or anything like that. Be pretty cool if that's the case. But if it's just a web thing, okay, yeah, that's cool. It's nice. We got a small little fight with Sun in there, and Blake absolutely knocked this spider faunus on her butt, just straight up, pow! And I loved it. It was so cool to see Blake throw a punch, like, not use her weapon. So it's nice to know that Blake can actually fight with some hand-to-hand combat on that one. Really cool. And something else. The end of the episode where Blake is trying to call her parents to say, you know, they're about to be under attack. It's too late. The fight is already going down. Collie's got a gun and is shooting at people, saying, get out of my house. Loved it. I love Collie. She is such an awesome character. She's so fun. And then, of course, we got Gira knocking White Fang members around. And, of course, Corsac and why can I never remember their names? Corsair and Finnick? Is that their names? I feel like I know it, but I can just never remember. But they show up, and now they're going to take on Gira. Gira pulls out the claws, throws off the robe, and something that we've never seen from a Faunus character, at least as far as I can remember, is an actual roar. We get to hear Gira roar like a frickin' whatever he is, panther, mountain lion, tiger, whatever he is. Dude, it is so insanely epic. I'm so happy that this is what's going on. I've been wanting to see characters like this. I am really hoping. I don't want Gira or Kali to die. But I feel like if one of them does die, then that will be Blake going to Mistral to get revenge. But I really don't want them to. I do not want Gira to die because he is such a great character. And Kali is so incredible as a character as well. So I just don't want to lose either one of them. I will fight someone if they get rid of Kali. Because, I mean, she is a cougar in more than one way. Oh, that joke has been going on too long. To become a Rooster Teeth first member is in the description down below. And, of course, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comment section down below, because this was a pretty great episode. A lot of, it was nice to get some new information from all characters, really. Or, not new information, but I guess that's the thing that goes along with Rwby and Ranger. Or, yeah, like Team Rwby and Team Juniper on their side of things. It's just a sort of, recap for the most part, but also throwing new spins on everything. And, of course, with the Blake side, we got some actual story progression, especially with the simple fact that we are at war now. So what I think is going to happen in the next episode is that they're going to show the two fights that I really want to see right now. I want to see Raven's camp under attack from Cinder's group, and I want to see Gira wreck someone. Specifically those two Faunus guys, whose names constantly escape me no matter how many times I watch it. It's like, is it Corsaine and Finnick? I'm going to have to go back and watch it again. Just for that. It'd be like, I will remember your names. Eventually. Like I said, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. I've been Category Stories, people. Have an awesome day. Peace out. And I will catch you all later.